Emily, Elizabeth Windsor Cragg, Cragg, you have no right to use the Windsor name. You have no right to lie and claim that Edward VIII is your father and you're illegitimate child of his, but you know that. Now, I'm going to read something that I found. I was asked or invited to become a member of the group, The Real Monarchy. And I did see where someone uploaded all your videos, and you have all this very put together. Supposedly, you live out in California, and you've been married 3 times, and you live in a small apartment, and evidently you have a studio, and you've seemed to do pretty well. Only this is conflicting because I stopped listening to you or even having anything to do with you. You did get my telephone number. I did call you twice. This has been some time ago. Now, the only way that, well, this is how you got to me. I continued to try to get my name back and hopefully go home and right the wrongs that have been done to my country, to the British and Germans, and some Americans have helped me here. Most of all, it's been the British and Germans. They have kept me alive. I was kidnapped in 41, but I'm telling you this, and you know it, Emily. I was kidnapped in 41 by the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bilderbergers. Joe Kennedy was appointed ambassador to England in 36, and they kicked him out in 46. His son JFK and the older son Joe flew in to the embassy and stayed, even went before Parliament. And they flew in during my birth, and they kept flying in till after my kidnapping. Now, they did help in my kidnapping, JFK, and I believe, since I didn't swim across the pond, that they dropped me off in Cortland Air Base near Moulton, Alabama, where they put me in 41 and gave me the name of a twin that was dead, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. Both twins, Carl and Peggy Dempsey, were dead. It was a hellhole and a shack. It wouldn't even amount to that, but it was the atrocities they did, the horror that they did to me and my life. Okay, so the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, the Illuminati, Freemasons, it's a global government, helped in my kidnapping, taking down my dad, not yours, King Edward VIII, with nothing but lies, character assassination. Now, he was married to my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, in 36, and you know all this. You even claim to have a picture of my mom, and you've held a hostage from me, like baiting me. Okay, my dad was married to my mom. Okay, it was a forced abdication. You know all this, but I'm getting to the point here, Emily. Cragg. The Duke of Windsor was a phony. He was an imposter that married Wallace Simpson. You know this. You have put up in your own words, in your own posts, YouTube, everything, that the Duke of Windsor was your father, and then you mention he's King Edward VIII, which he isn't. That was a phony, an imposter, a look-alike, a double ganger, so you use the word. They became the illegal Duke and Duchess of Windsor. He died in 72. My father and mother were still alive when I came here to Roanoke, October the 20th of 86. My father, a beautiful man, and I totally pretty much get all the picture now. He didn't play with these. His own family were rotten to a core. He didn't go along and commit crimes, so they went after him hook, line, and sinker, and you have continued, quite frankly, with it. So I'm going to tell you what I see today. You've continued to critique, if you want to call it, my videos I upload on YouTube. And you kind of follow me, with your little into the real monarchy. You had someone put up your album. Oh, you've been very thorough, and it's all a lie. They plotted my father's downfall and removal and my kidnapping, and it was character assassination, and you've continued. Now I want to tell you, Emily, I got a hold of, okay, her name is Minor, Isabel Minor. Now, I don't know if she's got a title, but evidently she has, because she's way up with the Illuminati that control the press and kidnapped me, okay, and took out my dad. So somehow it was weird how it came up, but I did upload that on March the 3rd, I believe. Some of what I saw, I wrote down, and I put it up. Okay, she was talking to Duke Rockefeller. Okay, evidently he's way up there. I guess David's his father. So now then, today, I uploaded that today. This morning, I woke up again, and it's weird how it was there, all right? But anyway, it was him. And it goes from March, a couple of days ago, on back. And part of it is the same woman, Isabella Minor, that comes in. But then you have a lot of posts from other members of the Illuminati. Quite a group you got going there, Emily. I'm going to read to you where evidently he was detained by immigration in Oslo, Norway. He says, please send help. CIA in small letters, code in caps, white caps. My loyal brother, I am in distress and need immediate help. My cell is 856-668-6084. Please contact the United States Embassy in Oslo, Norway, and State Department in Washington, D.C. Emily Elizabeth Windsor Cragg. John Scott, Richie Larry Swartz, S-W-A-R-T, Larry M, S-W-A-R-T, and Christopher, I've seen this name a couple more than once. Christopher Thomas, Casteluanau, I believe is that last. I can't read my writing here. It was at early morning, and I was shocked that I saw it. Okay, now then, I'm going to turn this over because I believe that's where it's at. It's a whole bunch on here. I don't have shorthand, and I had trouble. This is Isabella von Minor to Duke Michael Rockefeller. I know, and David Rockefeller let him out from his court charges for murder, but it was under American law and in America and not Norway. And I can help my father know people in royalty and law in Sweden, many they can let him out. Contacting royal family, Duke Michael Rockefeller. Post was February the 25th at 10:15 a.m. I am being detained against my will. Okay, Emily, you've gotten away with a whole bunch of stuff. You've gone before a lot of people with your videos. Evidently, you sold books. You've sold lies. And I hope, you speak of God and all this. I don't know if you take this person you call God as a fool or what. But I'm going to stop because it's beyond me. I've heard your crap. A beautiful man has been maligned throughout history. And it is so sad. And it would take God to right the wrongs.